I do think that failure is very important, and you learn way more from failing than you do from succeeding. Um, you know, Monument Valley is the most successful game that I've worked on, but it wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't made a lot of mistakes working on many other challenging projects. I spent 10 years doing that. Um, Monument Valley itself, we did go through a bunch of failures. When we had the initial idea for the game, we were trying to prove out essentially a vertical slice. We were trying to make a typical Monument Valley level, and it went horribly. We spent months spending a lot of time making these two levels that were really poor user experiences. People would be frustrated. They get exhausted. And it was horrible watching people get exhausted by what we believed was a, a good idea, good mechanics, and we thought our implementation was good. But we had to learn from those. We had to be honest and say, like, you know what, the user experience is not good enough. That's okay. We're gonna throw away this work. That's a mistake. That's broken gameplay, and we're gonna start again, and we're gonna make better levels. And we made way more levels than are in the game. We had to teach ourselves how to make good Monument Valley levels, and that meant making a lot of poor levels. And I do think that that's essential to success. I have a theory that the one of the more efficient ways to make games is to make the game 2 or 3 times over, right? You make the game and then you throw it away and then you make it again, knowing what you know and improving on it. And then you do it again. And I see that happening, and I see people kind of brutalizing themselves over it because they miss deadlines. And I wonder if what we should be doing is building that into the schedule and saying, I'm going to build the game 3 times in the time allotted, so that I'm only going to come up with a very small thing, but it's going to be a real gem because I've reworked it.